So these two shapes are a representation that I learned about from an artist named Bathsheba Grossman. So why don't we do this? Why don't we take the larger zone tool one, because we're going to look at that in the next video, and we'll put the one that is actually purchased at Bathsheba Grossman's store on Thingiverse. Sorry, not Thingiverse, Shapeways probably. And tell me about this, and you can move it around if you want.
So I think this one kind of solves a little bit of the problem that and the other hypercube kind of presents, that all of the cubes in that one don't look the same. Mm-hmm. There are different sizes, different shapes, but here it's kind of hard to see. But all of the cubes here are identical. They're just not cubes anymore. They're kind of squished down. But what you do is you take your original cube, if you can see it around the bottom, and then you slide it up along these lines around here.
Okay. To
get to your second cube.
All right. What do you think about this shape?
Well, let's see. I think it's very interesting. It's definitely a much different representation than the original one. So yeah, the cubes are kind of squashed like this. These faces are supposed to represent square faces, but they've been sort of compressed down, and they sort of overlap with each other. Like this cube this set of faces overlaps with this set of faces here.
Okay. We're going to look at a video of this one next, and show some of those interesting projections. And I'm not sure that these are actual identical shapes, but they're certainly pretty close.
Yeah, I don't think we could make this the true representation of the zone.
Yeah, I think like on this one, all the faces, this is a rhombic dodecahedron around the outside, and all the faces are perfect rhombi, but here you have a square here, you have a rhombus here, but we have a smushed down rhombus down at the bottom. So
that's actually good. John pointing out the differences.
I don't even know. Like on this one, the faces aren't identical actually. Like if you look at this face here and this face here, the second one's larger.
Okay. Well, anyway, these are sort of. They're certainly closer to each other than the other one we have. So we're going to look at a video I made actually 4 years ago of this when it was on the ground.